What's going on, guys? Blake Hawthorn, it's his turf, and today we're going to be doing the 10, 15, 17 hour review, the review on the Gravely ZX52. All right, guys, so after running this thing, I think we have about 17 hours on it. I've noticed a few little things that I don't like about it. One of those things is, from a maintenance standpoint, that the chute blocker over here has got debris in it, and it wants to actually settle while you're mowing. It wants to drop about 2 inches, so it's about a quarter of the way shut as you're mowing. This allows for grass to build up, so when you open it up, it shoots out a bigger blob, you know, pile of grass. All right, guys, so this is what I'm talking about. Right now, where the chute block is sitting is actually where it wants to ride most of the time when I'm mowing. But if you watch, I can actually raise this thing a couple more inches, and that's where you want it to be to keep from those clumps of grass happening in the lawn. And it just wants to settle and drop back into place right there every time. So I just need to get this thing cleaned out, figure out where it's at. I've blown it out real good, but for some reason I think I'm gonna have to unbolt it and take it off and see what's going on that's causing it to want to shift and fall and not ride right there. So that's one thing I don't like about it. Another thing that I noticed today when I was running the machine is that when I'm running on a hill, going downhill on a steep grade with my discharge to my right, so I'm going downhill, discharge to my right, that it does not want to handle that hill. It wants to actually pull to the left. And so what I had to do is actually turn around and go the opposite direction. It does fine, but it really wants to pull hard there. That was on some nice Zoysia grass today. Another thing that I found is just some little maintenance. I thought I'd share it, but I stopped earlier because I heard a noise. I thought my belt was gonna come off, and what it was is this screw had just became loose. The screw had came loose, and you could hear this vibrating, and the spring was now hitting the side, so you can see it shifted this way, and you could hear it hitting the side frame, and I thought that something was out of whack, and I was afraid I was going to be broke down. You know, those are the few things that I've really noticed, is one, how it's handling hills, two, the chute blocker, and then, you know, I just need to do some maintenance. I need to go around this thing, tighten up the bolts, check everything out, check my tensioner pulleys, and I think that we're good to go. I'm excited to see once we get a little more wear and tear, you know, 50 hours, you know, stuff like that on there, to see how this machine's doing. I love it. I think it's going to be a great machine for the company, and I'm probably going to be replacing our 152s with this model here. All right, guys, so those are a few of the things, kind of picking it apart, really going, you know, looking for something wrong with this unit. All in all, it is very well built for an entry-level commercial unit. It's got the heavy-duty deck on it. It's got a heavy-duty frame. It's a solid built machine. I got plenty of horsepower for what I needed to do. You know, going on those steep hills today, I was, you know, pulling up it and backing back down. I felt like the front end was trying to, you know, raise up just a little bit, but it's the same thing that I feel on my Pro Turn 152. And so there's not much difference at all in how they operate. And so for me and my company, I'm really leaning towards this unit for us. And I like that it is a commercial unit and that I can get that little bit of price break. It does help when you buy multiple units to be able to save that kind of money. One upgrade that they did make for my 2016 model that I've really grown to like is the way that the deck height adjustments are right here. Used to it was on the side, but now it is on the top, and it's just super easy. I really like this pedal. It feels a little closer, the new design on it. So this whole change from my 2016 model. We look over here at my other unit. I can kind of show you what I'm talking about. We trimmed some hedges today, so y'all forgive my guys, because I probably won't. What we got going on is this is the old school pedal, and then the height adjustment. So you've got the gauge up here, but then your holes are on the side, and then you're constantly trying to figure out at what angle they're going, to figure out if you're at, you know, 4 or if you're at 4 3/4. And so I really like the new design and layout. that's really about it right now. I think I'm gonna have to get in probably another 20-30 hours on this machine, and so that way I can really try to find some things. I'm probably gonna jump back on my ProTurn 152 some, do some mowing with it, just so I can kind of do some real-time comparisons. Even though that machine has well over 1,000 hours on it, I'd still like to get on it and just kind of see what the differences are. Fuel tank, guys, it holds plenty of fuel. I think that I mowed, you know, my first 8-9 hours before I ever topped it off. It never emptied out. I think I'm on my second tank of fuel on it now. I'm sitting at like 17 hours. And so it's doing great on that. I really do like the fuel gauge that they've added, so I can see right underneath my seat where my fuel gauge is on my machine. And so that's an upgrade for me. It's a little bit different than what I'm used to. All right, guys, so if you're in the market, you're looking for a mower, I do recommend this machine for you. You've seen it real time out in the field, me using it, and just what it's capable of. It's been a great mower. Today we were cutting about 4 inches off of that nice thick Zoysia lawn, doing a 1 pass, and that really made a huge difference for us. This is still the same original set of blades. I did a cleanup the other day on a nasty overgrown lawn. I mulched up some leaves and I still haven't changed them. So I'm probably going to, before I hit the 20-hour mark, I'm going to be doing the blade change, and then that way I'll just be doing it each week like we do with our other units. All right, guys, so most of all, if you're in the market looking for a machine, residential or commercial, if you're a homeowner, I still recommend this mower. Reason being, it is entry-level commercial and it is going to last you forever. So definitely keep this thing in mind, but most of all, look at your dealer support. Find you a brand of mower that is well built, that's reputable, and that has dealers that will support you, take care of you. So when your mower does need to go in the shop, that they take care of you and get you either out back mowing as quickly as possible, or that they have something like Gravely has with our dealer is a gap program. So anytime that my machine is in the shop, they give me a demo unit to use and everything keeps rolling. All right, guys, so I did promise you that we're going to be showing you some videos on our Exmark navigators, but as you can see over here to my left, that we are in the middle of doing an engine swap. So this next week, be looking for the videos. We're going to be showing you how to change and install the motor. We went to Arbor Freight, a little bit of a sneak peek, and we got a motor, and we have found the kit that you can literally take the Predator engine and replace the Kohler with. So stay tuned and look forward for that. And then also we'll talk a little bit about why we run the Exmark navigators and what they're ideal for. So I promise that video is still in the makings. There's just a lot of things that I wanted to put into it for you. But guys, most of all, I appreciate your support with the channel. I hope you enjoy these types of videos, and I'm going to be doing a 100-hour vlog on this one, so keeping you up to date as I go through it, and then hopefully have some really cool b-roll and footage to show you when I finish up the 100-hour review. Guys, something that's been laid on my heart these past few weeks is just having an unwavering faith. So no matter what it is that you're going through, the things in life that just feel like they have you in bondage or tied down, to have faith and be unwavering, have that relentless pursuit, find your endurance, that you can run this race and keep your eyes fixed on the prize of eternity. And so I just want to encourage you in that. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life for the last, really the last 24 months. And that is something that God has just truly been speaking to me here lately. And I'm just excited because I know that God is going to fulfill his promises, and I know that he's going to deliver me from this, and I know that he's going to bless me. And he has the same things for you if you would just trust him and give your life to him. So guys, God bless. Till next time, we'll see you.